Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in another video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets potentially trading for Marcus Smart. And I'd love to see this trade happen for the Rockets. I'm going to go over why. So, we've heard some rumblings recently. Rockets Twitter's been, I've seen some people on Rockets Twitter saying they want to see the Rockets trade for Marcus Smart. There's been a lot of buzz around the Grizzlies interested in trading for the number 3 overall pick. And I feel like if the Rockets trade this 3rd overall pick, they're going to want a player to improve their roster. If they make a trade with the Grizzlies, I feel like Ime Udoka would really love to reunite with Marcus Smart. I'd love to see Marcus Smart and Ime Udoka reunited. Marcus Smart played some of his best basketball when playing with, or being coached by Ime Udoka, not playing with him. Or playing for him, yeah. He won Defensive Rookie of the Year when Ime Udoka was his coach in the 21-22 season. Was one of the best defensive players in basketball in that 21-22 season. And also started 71 games, played 71 games, 71 starts, was Defensive Player of the Year, averaged 12 points per game, and also averaged 6 assists per game, 2 steals per game, a half a block per game, and from 3, he shot 33%. So Smart was great in the regular season when coached by Ime Udoka for 1 season, and with Boston in that postseason, he was great as well. In the postseason, in their finals run in 21 games, Smart averaged 15 points per game, 6 assists per game, over 1 steal per game, and from 3, Smart shot 35% on 6.5 3-point attempts per game. So Smart has played some of his best basketball in his career when coached by Ime Udoka. And knowing that the Grizzlies and the Nets are 2 teams who have a lot of interest in the 3rd overall pick, I'd love to see the Rockets add in Marcus Smart. This past season, he averaged 14.5 points per game for the Grizzlies with 4.5 assists per game. But Smart had some injuries as he only played 20 games, 30 minutes per game. The Grizzlies were filled with injuries and actually were just a terrible team this year. So there was really no point of him coming back. I love for the Rockets to bring in Marcus Smart. And, what does a Marcus Smart addition look like for this Rockets team? Obviously, it's obviously centered around the 3rd overall pick, but here's the trade I've come up with: the Rockets to land Marcus Smart and get rid of the 3rd overall pick. So the Rockets send the 3rd overall pick. Tari Eason, be tough to see him go, but you're getting rid of a good defender and adding in a better one. Tari Eason, Jock Landale, Jae'Sean Tate with the 3rd overall pick and the 44th overall pick in this draft, which is a 2nd-round pick, for Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard is another guy I'd love to see the Rockets trade for, another Grizzly I'd love to see the Rockets add in, and mainly because of his 3-point shooting. The Rockets need 3-point shooting and need their 3-point shooting to be better. Luke Kennard is definitely does that and brings in that career 3-point percentage of 43% in his career, shot 45% this past season. What if I told you guys that was bad compared to his seasons before? 22-23 season, he shot 49%. 2021-22 season, he shot 45%. Season before that, 45%. So, he's an excellent 3-point shooter. He shot 45% on 6 3-point attempts per game. Most 3-point attempts he's ever shot in a season. His lowest attempts before that was like 5.8. So, great 3-point shooter. Rockets need 3-point shooting, and I've said this. I've said this so many times. Rockets need 3-point shooting. They need to add in better 3-point shooters around Alperen Sengun. And you do this. You're doing this by adding in both of these guys, Marcus Smart and Luke Kennard. And I think it'd be brilliant for the Rockets to add these guys in. Luke Kennard, his career 3-point shooter, 43%, shot 45% this past season. Then Marcus Smart is someone who shot, I believe, 35 this season. Let me make sure that's correct. Shot 31% this season, but it's a 33% 38% three-point shooter, even shot 36% in the 2018-19 season. So 33% three-point shooter. Those are two good three-point shooters. Marcus Smart is not as good as Luke Kennard, of course, at three-point shooting, but he's good. And he's great defensively. Look, the Rockets, two things they want to bring in this offseason. They want to improve on defense and three-point shooting. Both guys bring that. Luke Kennard, not so much defensively, but his three-point shooting is excellent and would be great for this team. And then Marcus Smart's defense is top-notch and would be great for this team. And obviously, he's a decent three-point shooter as well. So, I mean, it'd be great for the Rockets. And obviously, Marcus Smart coming in, you'd probably be looking at, with him coming in, obviously, I think potentially you'd see Amin Thompson probably be playing more at the small forward and power forward off the bench, or, potentially starting. I don't know. That'd be interesting. But, I think you'd still have the same starting lineup as a team. You'd still have Fred and Dylan and Jalen Green and Jabari Smith Jr. and, Alperen Sengun. But then off the bench, you have Marcus Smart and you have Cam Whitmore, Amin Thompson, Luke Kennard, and Steven Adams. So it'd definitely be a very good bench for the Rockets to have. A very good bench and a good defensive team as well. Let me know your thoughts on the potential trade in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.